With a couple tweaks, you can turn your LinkedIn profile into a powerful sales asset. So the most important thing is that your profile should be 100% complete. There's a high chance that your expectations will look you up if they're interested in what you are selling. So when they do, your profile should give off a professional impression of you and your company. So LinkedIn automatically populates your headline with your current job title. So your headline appears right under your name. You might have figured that out already if you have completed the project. So to stand out, change this tagline to a value proposition that captures your audience's attention. So the new headline should highlight what's in it for you, a benefit for the viewer. So let's be honest, people much rather connect with someone who can do something for them. So don't make your summary a mere list of old tasks you perform at your current job, because that's what job descriptions are for. So use this space to give people a window into who you are and why you do what you do. So in order to optimize this part for sales, put the company you work for in a good light. So see it as a short but subtle sales pitch for your company. So again, avoid being boring and generic, as this is your chance at a great and authentic first impression. So check out this example for inspiration. LinkedIn allows you to showcase projects that you have worked on. So use this feature. You can add videos, photos, text, and links to highlight your skills. So in terms of sales optimization, you should add media to showcase your product or service. For example, if you have a presentation you used for demos and add it to your profile, but the profile below is a recruiter at Uber who made sure to include several media links to the brand. So I've disclosed in it a later part of these sections, as I presume you have made your LinkedIn profile and completed it until now, as no one can make the best without first making it ourselves, which will be surely not the perfect one. So this will help you to recheck it and rectify where you lack or add elements in your own way to maintain uniqueness. So completing your headline. Well, your summary and your project is something you can easily do yourself in an afternoon. So it's another great way to get more traction, but it requires a little more effort in getting recommendation from your existing happy customers. So this will help viewers understand what kind of person you are and what you offer. So know that quality is better than quantity. So reach out to people who will contribute a valuable recommendation. Now, a quick tip is to add every customer you close to your LinkedIn network. Whether you close a customer, you should invite them to join your network. There are various reasons for doing this. First, if you have your customers on LinkedIn, it will be a lot easier to ask someone for that quality recommendations we mentioned earlier. However, even more important is that you will be able to find the right person for a referral to another expectation. So all you have to do is visit the expectation LinkedIn profile and see if you have any of your current customers or a shared connection. Finally, it is also a way to keep in touch and maintain relationship with this customer. So if you find it awkward to directly send a LinkedIn request, well, ask them in person or over the phone with a simple, can I send you a LinkedIn invitation? Or would you like to connect on LinkedIn? You know, most people will be receptive to this type of request. And if you do not have as an in-person opportunity, make sure to always customize your LinkedIn request. So never send an invitation with the standard text. Instead, explain why you want to connect with them. For example, as a business apps reseller, you should connect with the small business owners you work with. So this way you stay top of mind and have an easy communication and networking channel set up between you and your customers. So by building out this local network of small business owners on LinkedIn, well, you become the go-to person for mobile solution in the area, both online and offline. So next is to join and participate in LinkedIn groups. So let's again move to groups in a different way. So LinkedIn groups are a great way to connect with your prospects. So long before you actually reach out to them. So conduct research on what type of groups your current customers as well as your ideal target customers are a part of. So make a spreadsheet listing all these groups, including the number of members it has, how engaged the group is, and whether it is an open or closed group. So then choose 2 to 3 groups to become an active member of them, and note the word active here, because you can and should join as many groups as possible, as we already talked about. But you can only be truly active in some of them. So it will take some time and effort, but the idea is to become a thought leader in these groups, providing useful information and advice to its members. So when you do reach out to them, your name is familiar and trustworthy. In addition to that, being part of the same group also gives you the perfect reason for making contact with a prospect. So because group membership allows you to more easily expand your LinkedIn networks. Also, it helps you to make more leads by the other group's members and to get their support on your post and your success, which aids you more likely to them and more likely to get good opportunities in the future. Similarly, you can and should appreciate them and not be jealous, as you are one drop in the pond. And your positive contribution only counts, and negative contribution gives you less opportunity in the near future. Now, let's get into the next point.